Hey, kiddos, time for the daily bread. Judah is heading to Timnah, where his sheep are getting sheared. And of course, he's lost his two oldest sons, he's lost his wife. And so we're going to learn a little bit more. Let's hear today's track. Daily Tract 769, Genesis chapter 38, verses 13 and 14. And it was reported to Tamar that her father-in-law had gone to Timnah to shear the sheep. And storing away the garments of her widowhood, she took up a veil, and changing her clothing, she sat in the crossroad that leads to Timnah, because Shelah had grown up, and she had not received him as a husband. Kids, so we see Judah is going to this place where he can shear his sheep, and we also see that his sons, basically his daughter-in-law, right? Because he married. Tamar married Judah's first son, and died. And then Judah wanted Onan, his second son, to marry her, and he died. And so Judah sent her off back to her father. And so at the time, Judah's youngest son was not old enough to marry her. Okay, so that's why he didn't give her to his next son. But also, I think he was a little worried about his third son dying. Right, every woman or every man this young lady marries dies. So I think he was a little nervous from that standpoint. But she, because he has not went back to her now that his third son is old enough, he did not ask her to marry his third son. So she puts a veil on to cover her face. She changes her clothes, and so I think in hopes that Judah will allow her to be the wife of his third son. So I told you this chapter is really crazy. So it's going to get even more crazy tomorrow. God bless. I love you.